All right, first of all, let me apologize to you guys. You're probably going to be catching this video on Sunday, January 26th. This is my Fanatics January premiere auction recap for the 48 incredible cards that sold on Thursday night, January 23rd. Snow in Baton Rouge, Louisiana must have gotten to my brain. I woke up, I did my other auction recap Friday morning. I completely forgot about doing the Fanatics premiere recap. Maybe it's because I was on the sideline as an observer and not an interested party. But either way, I truly apologize to you guys. I know you're used to getting these the very morning after these auctions ended on those Friday mornings. We call it the perfect storm, right? Because I do my alt weekly auction recap and then I do this Fanatics premiere auction recap once a month right after it. So busy morning, usually one Friday each month. Today's video is incredible. Wait until you see the first card we look at is a Star 101. The last card we look at is a Star 101. A PSA 7 sold, a PSA 8 sold. How did they do? Did they go up? Did they go down? A Victor Wembanyama 101 Superfractor sold for $13,000. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like there was a glitch or something like that. We see if Ja Morant cards are up or down. We see if Anthony Edwards cards are up and down. We check in on a couple of Michael Jordan cards that you would suspect would break an all-time record, but maybe didn't. We're even going to figure out once and for all, and I've had some conversations on Instagram direct messages with some of the biggest Kobe collectors in the world. Are Kobe's cards running? Yes or no? The answer is not that simple. The answer can be yes and no, right? Depending on your perspective and your timeline. Today's video is going to be a long one. I've looked up probably 20 of the 48 cards. I am going to go very quick today, so buckle up, get ready. Should be a good, quick video to keep your finger on the pulse of some of these monster high-end Grail cards that sold in Thursday night's Fanatics Premier January auction. Enjoy the video, guys. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. All right, Bryan with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. We're now free from the snow. We're back to normal. The temperatures are in the 40s and the 50s. I don't even need to wear a sweatshirt anymore. It's amazing how fast it happened. There is still hints of snow on the ground if you squint hard enough and find it. But pretty much the Cajuns down here in South Louisiana are getting back to business as usual, including yours truly. So here I am on a Saturday night doing a video you're going to see tomorrow morning for an auction that ended on Thursday. My apologies again. I'm usually more prompt than this, but I'm not going to forget about it, and I got you guys covered. Let's get cranking. Card number 48, right? 2 full pages of 24 cards each. The first one's the 1980 Topps Magic Johnson rookie card, but it's not the one you're thinking of. It's the other one with the great Jan Van Bredekoff with that beautiful, beautiful haircut. Famous player from the New Jersey Nets. Unfortunately, that is not Larry Joe Bird, which is the card that's worth $1 bazillion, especially in a BVG 10, it would be worth an inordinate amount of money. This one only does $9,900. Most people don't grade this card with BVG. They just grade it with PSA, and that's probably part of the problem. Although BVG maybe would cross to a PSA 10. Who the hell knows? I have no idea. We're not going to look it up. LeBron James Essential Credentials number 102. This is card number 102. It is serial number 102, and it is a LeBron James serial numbered rookie card from a really beautiful set, reminiscent of the 97 EX credentials, which are so highly sought after for us 90 collectors. This card does only $11,250. That seems low to me. I didn't look it up. Too many other important cards. Wait till you see. I will look this up. This is the 2023 Topps Chrome T-shirt, Wembanyama, 1 of 1, Superfractor, right? That's the word that everybody loves to say now in the ultra-modern hobby. I got the Superfractor. Yeah, well, there's 8 billion of them. This is a Superfly Superfractor with sort of a 70s LSD cocaine theme in the background. I don't know what's going on. It looks like Willy Wonka threw up on the card, and this is what happened. Victor Wembanyama showed up. By the way, how insane is Victor Wembanyama? 34 bids. The card ends at $13,500. Here's what I looked up. I looked up Wembanyama, 1 of 1, Topps Chrome, Superfly, and guess what? This card has sold before. This card just sold 4 or 5 months ago on eBay for $38,700 raw. Stay with me. So this gentleman, or ma'am, it could be a lady, I don't know, it could be a man or a woman, but it can only be a man or a woman, purchased this card for $38,700 on eBay and did nothing other than grade it, get a PSA 10, and then resell the card for $13,500. I don't know about that. I don't know if that adds up. I don't know if he really did take a, $25,200 ass whipping, plus grading costs, right? Whatever that costs. And it's probably a lot on a card like this. I don't know if maybe this wasn't exactly the price that was paid. Maybe if a private deal was done, but that's what shows. I don't know enough about it. Please, please, please. If you guys know anything about this card, buyer, seller, in between, maybe this wasn't the original buyer who bought it. Maybe he bought it raw, sold it raw privately, and then that person graded it. I don't know. I'm just the in-between guy, man. I'm the conduit. All I can see is a couple numbers on the screen. The card was bought raw for $38,700 in September of last year, 4 or 5 months ago. Now the card sells in a PSA 10 for $13,500. That's not a good sign. Maybe it's because there's 500 Victor Wembanyama one-of-one cards out there, and that is the problem. I don't know. All right, let's keep going. 3 down, 45 to go. Booker, NT, RPA, serial number to 99. Well, Booker was really, really high up there. Remember those pictures of Gary V flexing like 8 billion Booker, base prism PSA 10 rookie cards? Man, I don't think that investment's gone well for Gary V. Maybe I'm wrong. He said he never sold a card. So if he's sitting on those, it's only getting worse by the day because Booker's window's shrinking, right? Like so many players, like a Booker, like a Jaylen Brown, like these guys, their windows, I'm thinking of a Tatum. I'm thinking of all these guys. It's exciting, but guys, we got to realize these dudes are not prospects anymore. They're in their 8th year. Their career is halfway finished. They're in their 8th year. God willing, if they stay healthy, 8 years is halfway there, right? 16-year career in the NBA, that would put Tatum and Booker and these guys at 35, 36 years old. They'd love to be playing basketball at 35, 36 years old. We'll see if they are. I don't know. Modern science. LeBron's doing it. But those guys aren't LeBron. That Booker sells for $14,100. That is a Pop 1 true RPA serial number to 99 from 2015 National Treasures, and those were horizontal. That's all you had to work with. We got a Dennis Rodman Logo Man Colossal. This is only serial number to 3, though. It's not a one-of-one Logo Man. Take that into account. It is a Pop 1, none graded higher by BGS. 14-4 for that Demolition Man Rodman. A PSA 8 LeBron James refractor. Stay tuned. We're getting to the big dog. A PSA 10 LeBron James refractor sold. We're going to look very in depth at the history of that PSA 10 refractor. I recently sold my BGS 9.5 refractor in a private sale. When we get to the PSA 10, I'll tell you what I sold my BGS 9.5 for, and then you can either laugh at me or congratulate me and tell me if I'm an idiot, a genius. I took an ass whipping on it. I definitely bought it and then sold it for much less than I paid for it. I just needed to get out of the LeBron James game, but I'll let you guys decide if my recent private sale of BGS 9.5, my copy, was good in comparison to the PSA 10 copy we're about to look at. But this PSA 8, this little baby one, sold for $15,000. That's still a lot of money. It's a serial number to 500 LeBron James card. But let me ask you this. Why is a PSA 8 black refractor? I know Topps Chrome is better than EX credentials, but EX Essential credentials, but this is number to 102. This is number to 500. This is an 8.5. That's a PSA 8. That's sort of what and what. I feel like this card right here, this EX credentials now, should be worth more, no? $11,250, $15,000 for the black refractor. You guys let me know. I like the look of the black refractor. I like the look of the Essential credentials. Both great-looking LeBron cards that were picked up at a pretty cheap number. All right, let's check it out. The tall boy, Kareem. For those of you too young to remember, this was a freak of nature out of Power Memorial High School who played 3 years at UCLA, won 3 titles, was the greatest thing since Wilt Chamberlain. Stepped onto the court, was an immediate sensation in the NBA, and is today, whether you like it or not, one of the 3 greatest basketball players that ever lived. We can go as far as 4. Anybody on earth who has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. Lou Alcindor, outside of their top 4 greatest basketball players that ever played the game is either too young to understand or delusional. He is a top 4 player by anybody's measure. This Kareem is a rookie. It's a tall boy. It's 69 tops. Everybody's seen it. It's got a Fanatics eye appeal sticker, 15%. It's got a gold NBA sticker, and let's see how it did. That is a sample card. Here is the reason I show it is because this exact same card sold on Fanatics in November of 2024. So about 2 months prior, this exact same card sold. Now, people always ask the question, well, that means it didn't get paid for and it got relisted. Well, not necessarily, because this has happened a couple times and I've checked into it and people change their mind. You'd be shocked at how much money some people have where they pay 18 grand for a card and then sell it less than 60 days later. It happens. I don't know if that's what happened here. Maybe the 18.3 didn't get paid for. Maybe the 17.4 won't get paid for. I can't do that research for you guys. I just can't do it. Card Ladder's got it reported. Card Ladder relies on Fanatics, relies on Heritage, relies on MySlabs, relies on eBay, relies on Golden, relies on 90sauctions.com to confirm or deny whether cards got paid for. That's on the auction house to tell Card Ladder. So don't shoot the messenger, the folks at Card Ladder. If the auction house says it got paid, then they put it in there. You guys remember the really uncomfortable exchange between Chris and Josh and Ken Golden a couple months back. If you missed it, go back and find it on the crossover. It was very, what's the word? Cringe, I think is what the kids say nowadays. Anyway, this Kareem coming off the last sale. Remember, these are the exact same card, right? But check out what a normal SGC 8 sells for. $9,336. Now we're doubling it. Why? The Fanatic sticker, and we're doubling it. Why? Because of the NBA gold sticker. So great, great, great sale there. $17,400. Let's back out of this thing. Let's go back to all time. Yeah, these have been higher, but again, Fanatic sticker here at 20. So we're looking at the fourth highest price ever paid for a Pop 46 SGC 8 Kareem Abdul-Jabbar rookie card. Kobe Bryant, Warp Tech Cutting Edge, serial number 25. I've seen this card here and there. I don't know much about this card. I do have it pulled up. The card sold last night, and this is where we start our Kobe analysis. And again, you know, people like to say, Kobe cards are up, Kobe cards are up, Kobe cards are up. I don't want to say they're not up, but I also want to remind people of where they were, right? Because, you know, it's one thing to look at the last 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year, 2 years, but let's get back to 2021 and 2022 because, to be honest with you, with cards like this, a lot of people are holding those cards at prices that we may never get to. Maybe we will. I don't know. You can comment below and let me know what you think. This Kobe Warp Tech right here, this is the BGS 9. It sold for $18,000. Let's put BGS 9 in here. Somebody paid $50,000 for a raw one. Let's just put it that way. So here's the deal. I'm going to ring the bell, and everybody's going to say, see, I told you, Cajun, Kobe cards are running. That's the most the BGS 9's ever sold for. That's great. That is true. But when you take out the BGS 9, you're going to find how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4 that outsold it, including this $29,000 sale. Oh, because they put the word mint in here. This is what I keep warning people about. When you search, you got to be careful because it won't pull up this card if you type in BGS space 9 and put it in parentheses. Why? Because it's the BGS mint 9. You can take out the parentheses or you can add the mint. You can do all kinds of stuff. So in 2021, this was a $29,000 card. Here in 2025, it's an $18,000 card. And I don't know if it is or isn't the same card. I don't care enough to look it up. But I would be very, very careful in the Kobe market, especially if you're throwing out terms like Kobe cards are hot, Kobe cards are on fire. My man, who I love you down under, you know I love your Kobe cards, and your Kobe collection is bewildering, for lack of a better word, but I just want to be real careful on the Kobe stuff. Some of it is starting to move in the right direction, but let's keep a very close eye on it. There's one Kobe card that's coming up in this video that I simply refuse to believe is real. I just simply refuse to believe it's real. It's just not possible because it outsold a Kobe Credentials that we're about to look at, which is, you know, one of Kobe's 10, 12, 15 best cards in the world. 1998 Upper Deck Encore Authentics Jordan. This is a Pop 1 in PSA 10. $18,600 for that Jordan auto right there. Exquisite Triple Patch Jordan from 2003. First year Exquisite Collection. Only $19,800. That's a Pop 1, none higher in BGS 9. And then another old PSA label. I've seen this card. This is a great looking card. 2004 SP Game Used Legendary Patch Auto Michael Jordan. It is a serial number to 100. It is a PSA 10 Pop 1. This card does $20,400. And then next to it, the card that really caught my eye in this auction. This was really close to pulling me into the world of Exquisite, okay? It really was. Second year Exquisite collection, quad parallel, no autographs, right? Because I'm not an autograph guy. I don't know anything about autographs. Quad patch, 9.5, one of one, $21,300. Guys, look at this card. One of one, pop 42 bids. Shout out to Vin Baker. What a card that is right there. Sorry, I got off my spot here. Let me get back to it. Okay, there it is. What did we say? $21,300. Doesn't seem like a lot for a one-on-one Jordan Exquisite collection. That's just me. I don't know anything about the card. I don't know if that's good or bad. I would have guessed it would have gone for 50. But again, I don't swim in those waters, so somebody can comment below. Let me know. 2008 Ultimate Collections, Jordan Patch Auto, serial number to 10. BGS 9 does 21.9. We're going to look this card up because these cards have been getting a lot of attention lately. I don't know anything about them because Jordan doesn't have one, and all I know about is Jordan now. Suddenly, I'm learning less and less, I feel like. My knowledge of basketball cards is shrinking, even though I'm doing these damn videos for y'all every week, every month, because I'm collecting so much Jordan. I've got so much attention focused on Jordan. These cards I do notice on Instagram and other message boards, these cards are getting talked about a lot. It's the 1998 Fleer Brilliance. These are serial number 2, 24. They're gold. They check a whole lot of boxes. This is a Shaquille O'Neal. It does $22,500. I've got it right there. There's the card. This is sorted by highest price, and I think $22,500 is higher than $3,800. I would say that broke an all-time record by about $18,000, $19,000. So humongous Shaquille O'Neal sale right there. What about John Morant's BGS 9 True RPA? $22,800. Are you sitting down for this? Do you want to see a horror story? Here you go. Pop 34. Shout out to Charles Barkley and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Believe it or not, 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of holding its head. Not bad. A flat line for John Morant with all his ins and outs and doing absolutely nothing, winning nothing, not playing enough games, not really doing a damn thing, literally doing nothing. He is very exciting, but he's done nothing. This is very similar to Vince Carter early in his career. Must-watch TV. Everybody wanted to see him play basketball, but Toronto never won a damn thing, right? That's where John Morant is right now, except Vince Carter was a lot more durable than John Morant, but both incredibly exciting players and will probably be very collected. The difference is Vince Carter is polished, articulate, well-spoken, a quality citizen, no off-the-court problem at all. I don't want to say he was a great teammate at the time because there was some back and forth, but definitely not the same as John Morant off the court. We'll leave it at that. Here's what's scary, right? And this is the problem. In 2022, somebody's into this for, $120,000. It's a freaking Ferrari, right? $120,000, and now the card sells for $22,800, and we're patting ourselves on the back. Hey, the card's doing great. Well, is it really? It's 1/6 of what it was. That's tough, man. That's a tough $100,000 to eat right there. It sounds like me with Bitcoin. 97 Skybox Premium Star Rubies, Dennis Rodman, serial number to 50, BGS 8.5. This won't be the last Star Rubies we look at. Why? Because we're about to look at another Star Rubies right next to it of the great Allen Iverson. And so I am working on a video of the 15 most valuable 1990s basketball players, and I am going to do my absolute best to sort of rank these in order. It's not a perfect science, but it's going to be a great video. You guys who collect 90s are going to love it, right? If you collect the Olajuwons and the Ewings and the David Robinsons and the Pippins and the Penny Hardaways and stuff like that, you're going to love this video because you're going to know where my research led me on the 15 most valuable players. I will give you a hint. Iverson, Shaq, and Rodman are all really close based on my research. It's really hard because you're never comparing apples to apples, really. Almost never. Because you got to take into account pop. You got to take into account rookie seasons. You got to take into account what other cards they have and, this and that and what the grade is. There's a million things to take into account. So it's not going to be a perfect science, but it's going to be a fun conversation piece. Maybe I'll bring on some people a lot smarter than me when it comes to basketball cards, and we can kind of argue about it and talk about it and throw some stuff up there and let you guys comment and engage. But Rodman in 8.5 is outsold by Iverson in a PSA 9. Well, I'll give the edge to Rodman on that one. I'll be quite honest with you because a PSA 9 usually is going to outsell a BGS 8.5. Again, this BGS 8.5 has got some damn good subs. 999 and then an 8 for the Surface. So that's what brings it down. For those of you who don't know how BGS works and why is that not a 9, Well, because it can only be pulled up, blah, blah, blah. You can go watch. I've got a video out there on how BGS comes up with its overall 8.5 grade. These are cool. There's a couple little deals like this. It's a 3-lot 2013 Panini Intrigue winning ink Kobe Bryant, 1 of 1. Serial number to 10, and then serial number to 20. Pretty cool to put that little set together. 24,000. What an amazing testament. That can't be a coincidence. 24,000 exactly on the nose. 24,242 would have been better, but 24,000. I don't think you can go to the 242. 24,000 for that Iverson, aforementioned Iverson PSA 9 Premium Star Rubies. But let's do this. Let's look up the Iverson. There's your card right there. Great image of Iverson going to the goal. By the way, so jealous of Iverson's calves. I'm not jealous because he weighed about 150 pounds, but I am jealous of his calves. Look at the striations. Check it out. 24,000 is ding, ding, ding. All-time record. Not even close. The highest before this was 2 years ago, almost to the day. 2 years and 19 days ago. The card sold for $16,230. Way up from that. That's a 50% jump from the last sale, Pop 6. Shout out to Julius Irving. Michael Jordan, 2006, Exquisite Collection, Noble Nameplates. You do see I have to talk about every damn card because all of these cards are freaking amazing. Every single one of these cards would be a grail in 99.9% of the collections, and no matter who it is. No matter who it is. If you're an Iverson collector, grail. If you're a Rodman collector, rubies, grail. If you're a Jordan collector, grail. If you're a Shaq collector, it's a freaking 2012 Prism Gold BGS 10 that I'm about to ring the cowbell on, grail. Hang on. Did I tell you this was going to be a long video? The Jordan Collection, Exquisite Collection Noble Nameplates goes for $24,300. How about a dual Jordan LeBron? I'm just going to gloss over this. This just dual Jordan LeBron Upper Deck Premier Pairing, serial number to 25, PSA 9, Pop 1, none higher, sells for $27,000. I'm just going to gloss right past it. No big deal, ho-hum. 2012, first year Prism, gold, BGS 10, as good as it gets, almost. Could be a black label, but it's a BGS 10. Pop 1, $29,000 for that Shaq first year Prism Gold. You know what that is. Not even close. $12,300 obliterates the 2022 sale of a BGS 9.5. So that BGS 10, again, let's look at the Pop report. Here's a card that's been graded 4 times by BGS, 110 and 3 9.5s. Look at the gem rate. There's no such thing as a 2012 Prism Gold Shaq that's not in a gem slab, whether it's PSA or BGS. I think that's pretty cool. Moving along, see this all the time. Ultimate Collection, LeBron James, serial number 250, BGS 9.5, does $30,900. And then here's a card you would assume it would do a record. Why? It's a hierarchy card. Why? It's a Jordan card. Why? It's serial number to 100. It's hand serial numbered on the numerator. It's also a tier 2 card. It's also a, what's most important now in today's deal, PSA 10, beautiful, clean copy. I do know the consignor seller of this card, and damn him for not selling it to me privately. He knows I need it, but he wanted to roll the dice, and he did okay. $31,500 is what that SP profile sold for last night. There's your card right there. Not a cowbell record. The second highest price ever paid for an SP Profiles 3 Michael Jordan serial number to 100 die cut card. $37,200 is the all-time record. It was also set on Fanatics, and guess what? It was set almost 1 year ago to the day, and it was not the same card because this is serial number 27 out of 100. This is serial number 94 out of 100. Both those cards are gorgeous, but almost, but no cigar right there, but a pretty good sale nonetheless. Jordan Rodman patch auto from 2007. This is serial number to only 5. Damn. $31,500 for that card. And can we finally go to page 1? Guys, we're only halfway there. Did I not warn you that this is going to be a long video? That's why I got this energy drink here to keep me going. Here's a card that Adam Gray, the great Adam Gray, talked about. 2002 Ultimate Collection Buyback 01 Michael Jordan patch auto PSA 6, 10 for the autograph. He's in a Wizards jersey, but it's a Bulls patch. My brain just exploded. $31,800 for that one. A Kobe Bryant 99 Skybox Premium Star Rubies, serial numbered to 45, BGS 8.5. That's a Pop 7, only 2 higher. This Kobe Star Rubies from 99 does $32,700. I've got it here. This is the all-time record broken last night on Fanatics Premier. The highest record before that was 2021. So here is an example of a Kobe 8.5 Star Rubies. It's beyond 2021 and 2022 prices. In fact, you'll see another sale back in 2021. This record was broken a year ago, and then it was broken again. 2024, there was a sale for 23. This one jumps all the way to 32. So this is Exhibit A for all of you Kobe pumpers out there that Kobe is doing well. That's a huge Kobe card. It's a monster. Speaking of Kobe cards, this is I don't even know what I'm looking at here, but let's click into it just so you guys can see it and try to decipher it. This is a 5-card set. Boom, 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 boom. See what we can do here on Fanatics Premier. These are awesome, right? It's a 5-card set of 5 different Kobe autograph cards from Panini Court Kings in 2009. I'm going to pronounce it in a second, but I just wanted you guys to see it. Every one of the 5 cards has a 10 for the autograph. It's a PSA 910, 1010, 910, 810, 910. So pretty cool right there. Pretty good looking cards. On-card autographs, all. The 2009 Court Kings Les Cinque Pieds Bleu Bleu, serial number to 24, serial number to 5, something, serial number, all serial number to 24, complete 5-card set. I didn't take French. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. I joke with I've got a really good soccer dad friend here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he lives in Baton Rouge. He's from Venezuela. And I joke with him all the time. I said, look, if you ever need my help, I took 3 years of Spanish in high school, so I'm always happy to help you if you need a translator. And he laughs at me because I'm about as white as it gets down here. I don't speak Spanish very well, but I can read a little bit. 2006 Exquisite Collection, limited logos, LeBron James patch auto serial number to 50, BGS 9. That card does 34.5. And then let's look at our first Star 101. This is the PSA 7. Just a ho-hum $38,000 sale for a PSA 7. But is that good? Is it good? Do we remember what is going on? It's been a while since we've seen one. That's usually a good thing. In this case, it's a good thing. Check out the chart. This is the last 2 years. The card's up 146%. And here's what I want to focus on, right? Because people think I'm this star basher. I'm not a star basher. I'm a pump and dump basher. And I'm a hype train basher. And I want to rely on logic, and I want the numbers to make sense. I don't just want to throw out a bunch of numbers. I want the numbers to make sense. So this was a card that was doing really well. Remember, PSA decided to grade these cards way back when. Look, I want to show you something else. Here you go. Here's the pop report. Here's a cool feature in Card Ladder. PSA started grading these damn things back in 2022, somewhere around there, right? There was 16 of these PSA 7s. Look how many there are now. There are 112, guys. That is like, what, 6X, something like that? 7X, I don't know. There's 112 of them now. It's growing, right? We knew that pop was going to grow. That's why I said whoever bought the first one, it didn't seem like a good idea, but it actually may turn out okay. We'll see where it goes from here. So this was slow and steady, slow and steady, slow and steady. I'm with you. I'm with you, Star 101 people. 21,000. The card grew from $15,000 to $30,000 over a 2-year period. I'm with that steady, sustained, moderate, logical, up and to the right growth. Even though the pop was going up, the price was still going up because the pop was still low, and it's a really, really important card. One of Jordan's 2 rookie cards, depending on how you define it. But this is where you lose me, because the next sale was for 50, and that is a big jump. And then it hit 68,000 for a PSA 7, which at the time was a pop over 100. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. So now your card's gone up 5X in like, what, 2 years or something like that. And then I said it was coming, and it did come. And so it went from 68 to 51 to 47, tried to maintain at 48, dropped to 43, dropped again to 38. And these are all in my videos. You can go back and see them. And then last night, 38.4, 38.4. It looks like we've got 2 consecutive 38.4 sales in a row. One on Fanatics Weekly. Let's make sure it's not the same card. It might be 417. And then last night was 038. So different cards, but steady Eddie right now, right? So that's a good thing for Star 101 pumpers. I shouldn't say pumpers, collectors, people who care about the card, right? People who care about the Star 101. I care about the Star 101, but people who really, really care and want to say, I told you so. This sale right here is a really good because it stops the bleeding on the PSA 7. Guess what? I'm about to go off again and talk about the PSA 8 that sold at the very top of the auction. Spoiler alert. We're going to look at that and see how the PSA 8 did. PSA 7 gets a C+. I will give it a C+, because it's good that the card has held its value, because it was coming from an unsustainable, illogical, pump and dump hype precipice, right? So now we're finding out what the PSA 7 is really worth. I think that's a good thing. Here's another Jordan card, and you would think maybe an all-time record. Jordan cards seem to be running, and I'll show you that I am not biased, right? I am calling it like I see it. I own this card. I have a PSA 9 copy of this card. People who don't know anything about this card are looking at this card saying, Cajun, that is a green-ass card. That's a green embossed refractor, not a gold embossed refractor. Well, I got bad news for you. 99.9% of them are green. If you think this is green, then they're all green, pretty much. There's a very few of them out there that have held their color better than this one. This is a 9.5. And if it is green, of course, it's a surface, but these things can turn green in the slab. Don't ask me to explain the science, because I don't know it. But there's this sold for $42,000 with 60 bids last night. Let me kill that real quick. Here's what I want to show you, and this is an interesting one right here. We looked at that. Here we go. Boom. Okay, so last night's sale of the BGS 9.5 is the third highest sale ever. It sold for $81,000 way back in 2022. It had an NBA silver sticker, but here's what I want you to look at, okay? I want you to pay very close attention. I'll show you the three highest sales of a GER 74. This is a Tier 1 Michael Jordan hierarchy card. This is a big, big, big card. This sale last night was $42,000. In 2023, it sold for $48,000. Here is last night's card. I want you to pay attention to Jordan's skin, okay? Look at Jordan's legs, okay? Look at Jordan's arms. Hulk City, right? Here's the sale in 2023. Hulk City. Maybe a little bit better, but Hulk City, better subgrades. The card sold for $48,000. So I think those two are what and what. Look at the difference, right? Let's go back one more time. There's the last sale. Look at the record sale and look at the difference. Look how red the jersey is. Look how black his legs are. He was a black man, not a green man, right? So much, much better. Not perfect, but way better. Let's look at it again. You ready? I'm going to show you. This is the good one. This is the one that sold last night. Same grade, same overall BGS grade, but different cards, and that resulted in the difference. I don't know if it should be worth twice as much with the perfect color, but to each his own. $42,000 was probably about what I was expecting this card to sell for last night, to be honest with you. 2004 Exquisite Collection Enshrinements, white Michael Jordan, serial number to 25, quad gem, pop one, none higher, $42,000. I personally would all day long, every day, twice on Sunday, prefer the GER 9.5 over this card 9.5. That's just me personally. Let me know in the comments what you think about those two cards. They sold for the exact same price. If you had to choose one, which would you choose? It's probably going to come down to whether you're an autograph collector or you're a 90s inserts and parallels collector, right? Playing years versus non-playing years, whatever. I told you that it was coming. So here is another chance for us to check into the Kobe market and put it to the test. Is the Kobe Bryant market running on these high-end 90s inserts and parallels? Well, it doesn't get any more high-end, really, than the essential credentials. Remember, Kobe was numbered to 73. Jordan was numbered to 72. They're right next to each other, card number 8 and card number 9 in the essential credentials set from 1997. This is a BGS 9. That's big. That is high. There's only 3 graded higher by BGS. A BGS 9 is a big copy, and that $46,800 sale would substantiate that. I want to see how many bids. We had 60 bids on this beautiful Kobe Bryant Essential Credentials. What a Kobe card this is. Watch this. There's the card right there. I've got it sorted by the highest price ever paid, and so this is coming back, right? We can pretty much eliminate all this because it's 2015, 2018. This is the second highest price ever paid, and this is the sale last night, $46,800. But look at 2021 for Kobe. This is what I'm trying to get at, and this is why I'm warning people. You keep saying Kobe cards are running. Yes, they are going up, but remember where they came from, and remember that it's a weird dichotomy because you've got people where Kobe Bryant may be the worst investment of their entire life. If they came into the hobby in 2021 or 22 and spent $1 million on Kobe Bryant, they got $150,000 worth of Kobe Bryant. If you came in 2015 and you spent $1 million on Kobe Bryant, you got $8 million in Kobe Bryant. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends on, it's the eye of the beholder. It depends on your perspective. It depends on what you're holding and when you bought it, right? Price point and timing is everything. I know that. I'm reminded of that every day by one of my best friends in the hobby, Josh. at Northeast Sports Cards because he was buying the Jordan cards when they came out of the packs in the 90s, and I was, who knows what I was doing. I was probably trying to play the sport of basketball instead of collecting the basketball cards themselves. Anyway, this is a Pop 13 card, $46,800. Let me know what you think about that sale. That's a lot of money. That's a great card, big-time card right there. You know, the Jordan BGS 9 would go for hundreds of thousands of dollars, obviously. So who knows? More than 100,000 for sure. We can always look it up. Actually, we can look it up right now. Let's put it in perspective. Kobe credentials, because they're serial numbered only one off, 73 and 72. The Kobe sold for, what did we say the Kobe sold for? 46.8. Let's just take out Kobe, and let's type in Michael Jordan, and let's take out now, because, let's take out now, because we don't want that crazy one, right? And there you go. Okay, it hasn't sold. Well, like I was saying, if you bought into Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or fill in the blank anybody, Ray Allen, in 2015, 13, 16, you're probably doing pretty well. This sold for 1/3 of that stupid Victor Wembanyama Superfractor card. Again, I just offended somebody, so I apologize. Anthony Edwards, we looked at the Ja Morant. Ja Morant holding steady, right? Really impressive. Really good news for Ja Morant super collectors. Let's look at the true RPA from 2020 for Anthony Edwards, albeit this one is in a much better, you know, it's a BGS 9.5, which is the creme de la creme, right? Pop 13, none higher. $50,000. So obviously that shows you what people think about Anthony Edwards in comparison to Ja Morant, albeit it was not apples and it was apples and oranges, right? Not apples and apples, 9.5. Pop 13. Here you go. That is a death blow right there. The last one sold for $85,000 about what, 8 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. This one goes for $50,000, almost all the way back to October of 2023 prices. Interesting stuff right there. Let's go to all time because I want to see if anybody's in. Oh, somebody is in worse. Somebody jumped on this bad boy at $90,000, and now we're a half price discount. Okay, tough one right there for Anthony Edwards. People holding that NTRPA BGS 9.5. A card that got a lot of attention. And as it should, a lot of attention. I think this was a card that was consigned by Acquire, my affiliate partner, Acquire, Jesse and Brock and those folks. This is a 1010 Pop 5, serial number to 99. Remember, Jokic did not have an NT RPA. He just had an NT A, right? No rookie patch, just the A, autograph, right? And this is it. $57,600 for that Jokic. Here it is, boom, sorted by price. All-time record, not surprising. Says it's a Pop 12. It's really a Pop 5, I think, because only 5 of the, again, remember, PSA doesn't distinguish between 1010s and 10s, right? And so it's got 12 total 10s, but I think 5 of them are PSA 1010. This one does $57,000, by far the all-time record, not even remotely close. Shatters it, obliterates it, destroys it, and then right next to it, there is a silly LeBron James Superfractor 1 of 1, Topps Chrome. Time Machine card that's made to look like a 2003 card. He's sort of Wilt Chamberlain. He's sort of rookie LeBron in the white suit. I have no idea what's happening with Topps Chrome. I pray to God they get this straight. I hope everything works out for them. I don't think they're off to a great start. I think they should have just waited, I'll be quite honest with you, until they have the license. $66,000. This 1 of 1 PSA 9 sells for $66,000. Another LeBron that you guys may recognize, the Kobe Tribute or the Micro LeBron, whatever you want to call it. This is the 2020 Prism Gold LeBron PSA 8. And I do have this card pulled up as well. And this card is down quite substantially, $27,000 from just 4 or 5 months ago. So horrific result there for that card. And I think it was the same card. It was the same card. So somebody bought the card on alt for $66, apparently, allegedly, it would appear, and sold it for $27,000 less in 5 months. That is not a good return on investment. Even by Cajun standards. Here we go. 2017, impeccable numbers, Kobe, serial number to 8, BGS 9.5. This is autographed. It's a 9.5, none higher, $66,000. Jordan LeBron dual auto from 2003, Upper Deck Legends. BGS 9.5, $72,000. This one, somebody tell me about it. I don't collect autographs, but I love Michael Jordan. This is a big number. Obviously, there's a reason. I'm assuming this is one of Jordan's first pack-pulled autograph cards. It's got a 10 for the autograph, which seems really big. These SPX cards are impossible to grade, so the 7 does not surprise me at all. But guys, check this card out. These are holograms in the background. You guys have seen the 97 SPX promotion. There's a promotion rounded, but this is an autograph die cut, serial number to 100. I'm guessing on the back. Did I miss it on the front? Did I miss it? I don't know. Let's just look at it. Man, I'm so mad they got rid of the creepy guy in the bunny suit with the white gloves. This is all we got now is this, where's that serial number? Is it right here? That's not it. Where's the serial number? Oh my God, somebody help me. Am I blind? How old am I? See all this damage up here? This is not good. This is how I got a 7, right? And this is common on SPX. Look up here, look in that little crease. Y'all see it right there in that little crease? Some edge wear, obviously, that's normal, but look in that little crease. For God's sakes, where's the serial number? Somebody, some human tell me. I swear I thought it just said serial number to 100. Oh, there it is. I'm just an idiot. It's under his autograph. It's hand serial number the way God intended it. 94 out of 100. God, I'm blind. It's bad. Fanatics did their job with the biggest image of a Jordan card, and I couldn't find the serial number. Anyway, serial numbered, hand serial numbered out of 100. Doncic true RPA. We saw the Anthony Edwards getting murdered, sold for 50. How about the Doncic? The Doncic sells for $81,000. You know we got to look that up, right? We're going to look up the Doncic. Where is it? There it is. $81,000. Whoa, that's an uptick. Haven't seen that since, what, July of 2023? It's been down. Well, sort of an uptick there. But this is a nice, noticeable uptick. $81,000, that is the highest price it has sold for since July of 2023, and the second highest dating all the way back to April of 2023. Now, that's the good news. This is the Kobe story, right? Over the last year, it looks like it's holding its head, starting to make steady improvement. Here's the whole story, though. Ouch, that hurts. Somebody is into this for $350,000. That's like 7 Teslas. That's not good. Kobe Bryant Silhouettes Prime, serial number to 10, does 87. This dual auto card. So I'll tell you this. This big monster whale out on the West Coast who likes to collect Jordan and Mahomes and, basically he's my workout partner on the West Coast. He's just trying to keep up with me in the weight room and keep up with me in the Jordan world. He sold that SP Profiles PSA 10. You know who I'm talking about. And he bought this card. This is his first venture into the Michael Jordan autograph world. It's the Vertical 2005 SP Game Used Jordan LeBron dual PSA 10 because he's got to have PSA 10s. Pop 2, guys. This is badass right here on card auto. This is badass. $90,000 for that card right there, and well worth it. And then here we go. We're getting towards the top. I know I told you it was a long video, but these cards definitely need discussion, almost every single one of them. 2009, this is the Kobe card I just don't understand. I tried to talk through it with my friend down under, Craig, and he tried to tell me why this card sold for, are you waiting for this? $96,000. It's serial number to 99. And I understand it's 1 out of 99, but you know how I feel about that. And you know most people don't give a damn about 1 out of 99, but it only takes 2 people, right? One serial number only takes 2 people who care about the number. Card number 8 out of 99, card number 24 out of 99. Okay, fine, I'm with you. 1 out of 99, I don't give a damn. Who in the hell cares about that and why? There's no way you can logically tell me why that matters. And don't give me the first off the print run because you don't know that. They may serial number them after, or they may serial number backwards. Maybe 99 was the first one off the line. I don't know how that works. Anyway, this is a Kobe Bryant, 13th, 14th year card. It is a 10-10, and it sold for $96,000. Did I mention there's 99 of these out there? Here's the card. Yes, it is by far an all-time record, but I don't know why. We've seen in the past, 99% of Kobe cards are not catching up to 2021 prices. This one ran by 2021 like it was a speed bump. Now, this is a PSA 10. This sale is a 910. This sale is a 910. And this is a 1010. Yes, I get it. That does make it special. But this dude could probably submit this and go get a 10 for the autograph. Is it worth $23,000 to get the #1 serial number in the autograph 10? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. But let's take a step back, right? Because I'm coming at it from a Jordan collector standpoint. Why don't we come at it from a Kobe collector standpoint? $96,000 for this card or $46,000 for this card. I'm sorry. I'll take two 1997 Kobe Credentials BGS 9s. I'll take 2 of the 13 that exist. Lower serial numbered, 1997. Tier 1 card. Everything about it, I just don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I just don't collect autographs. I don't know. And maybe I'm just too stupid to understand it. But even as a Kobe collector, like if you gave me $100,000 to go work with in the Kobe market, I wouldn't even, and I'm offending somebody and this might be a friend of mine, I just wouldn't even look at this card. I just wouldn't. I don't understand it. I mean, I might even buy if I was going to buy the car, I'd buy the 910 for, $25,000 or whatever. Exquisite patches, Jordan, LeBron. I hope that doesn't come off as like, I'm not like looking down on the car. It's a huge card. It'd be one of the biggest cards that I own. I'm just saying, this is what we do. We look at cards, we kind of process it, and we're like, it seems too high. It seems too low. Well, why is it here? Why is it there? If this is this, then why isn't this? I'm just doing that, right? And I'm even doing it within the Kobe market. Like, this is more than a PMG red Kobe. Like, I sold my Kobe PMG red for less than this card right here. And that, to me, that just does not make sense. I don't understand that. 2009 Exquisite Collection, Jordan, LeBron, dual auto. It's authentic, $96,000 as well. And again, we could do this with all these cards. We can look at this card and say, damn, Cajun, why didn't you mention this card? Well, this card is dual patch autographed by the 2 greatest players that ever played. That will start there, right? It's also serial number 23. We can start there. But you might say, well, why wouldn't you rather that Golden Boss refractor? I would. I would buy 2 Golden Boss refractors before I'd buy this. That's just me. But to each his own. Here's that black refractor PSA 10. We saw the 8. Did an okay number. The 10 was what we wanted to know. I'll let the cat out of the bag. I sold my BGS 9.5 for $35,000 net out the door, 100% back to me, right? I think I bought it for 45, 48, something like that, if I recall. I can't remember what I bought my 9.5 for. It might have been 50. I don't know. I sold it for 35 net. Took that Cajun ass whipping, and I've already started to put that money back into the Michael Jordan market. I'm going to stay in my lane now. You got my word. Other than buying a few soccer cards for fun here and there with my kid, I'm going to stay in my lane and just buy Jordan stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. LeBron's been the worst investment of my entire life, and I know it's not LeBron's fault. It was a timing issue. I got carried away like everybody else in 2021. If you got carried away in 2021 and you tried to make things make sense when they didn't, please raise your hand. I'm one of those people, right? 2003 Topps Chrome Black Refractor, serial number to 500, PSA 10, 102,000. All right, let's look it up. Here we go. There's the card right there. I'm not ringing that cowbell. I'm not ringing that cowbell. This was a disastrous sale, right? Last sale was, 2 months ago, 132. Before that, 126. This one does 102. I don't know how a 9.5, compares. Let's see what the 9.5 is worth. There it is, $30,000. So I'm fine with my getting $35,000 on mine. I wonder what Card Ladder thinks it's worth. 30? Okay, whatever. I don't know. Let's go back to the 10 because I want to show you a horror story, right? This is going to be horrible. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so somebody's into this card for $480,000 US. Holy crap, that is a lot of money to take on the chin. Top 3 guys, Jordan. That's the way it should be, right? Here we go. They got it right. Okay, so 3 cards I don't own, but 3 I really wish I did own. The first one's a BGS 7, 9 for the autograph. It's in this gold Sharpie. I don't know enough about the on-card BSA DNA stuff. Is this what we want, or do we want the blue ballpoint pen or a black ballpoint pen or a silver Sharpie or maybe just a thinner gold Sharpie? I don't know enough about these things to know whether 114 is good or bad. Clearly, there were 58 bids. A lot of people wanted it. I forget what the number is. Please, somebody who knows 86 Fleer, Jordan, autograph, those types of folks, if you're watching this video, do me a favor. Will you post in the comments how many 86 Fleer PSA or BGS graded autograph, on-card autograph cards there are, in-person cards? Let us know. I wouldn't be able to tell you if it was 80 or 800. I have no idea, right? Just let us know in the comments because I think that would help people get an understanding of of the price and the value and the scarcity and the rarity. We know the demand is high. Everybody would love to have an on-card 86 Fleer, but I don't think all of us really know how many of them are out there. Honest to God, I wouldn't know if it was 80 or 500 or 40. I don't know. We've seen a couple of them sell lately. They sell for huge numbers. That is a fact. 98 Upper Deck game jersey, Michael Jordan. These are serial number to 23. I think there's multiple variations. In fact, I know there are. I did a video on it, but I don't remember. This is hand serial numbered 6 out of 23. It's a 9.5 BGS, 9.510 for the autograph, none higher. $168. Mega sale right there. Tell me that is not one of the best looking cards from the 90s that you could possibly find. That is an amazing, amazing card. Remember, this is his second year GJA, game jersey auto, not first year. 97 was the first year, but 98, honestly, it may look better. 98 is gorgeous. This is the second highest price ever paid back in 2021. And the reason I tell you there's different versions, there's last night's. Look at Jordan's image. He's shooting a layup right there with the mouth open. And here's the all-time record. Jordan's like mid-flight, about to pass the ball off or maybe shoot it up and under. That's card number, serial number 21 out of 23. Same card, different image, different card number. Like this is LL-GJ. This is UD3-GJ. So there are different variations out there. But when you're talking about it in a 9.5, it's just rare, man. It's just a rare card. So 168, I guess, for that variation is the all-time record. Can you tell I just want to ring that damn cowbell? All right, I'm not ringing a cowbell on this one, that much I assure you. This is the PSA 8 1984 star. It's got a Fanatics Eye Appeal top 15%. Huge check, right? When you get into these super rare, super valuable, not rare cards, but super low pop, right? This is not a rare card, but it is a super low pop count in PSA 8. The Fanatics Eye Appeal sticker matters even more. The NBA silver sticker matters even more. It always adds value. This PSA 8 does $192,000. There is a sample copy of the card. It's a pop 28 now, and just like the PSA 7 we looked at, yes, the pop is going up, so just deal with it. It does look like it's starting to flatten out, and PSA we knew was going to be harsh on these bad boys. You'll see, here's what the pop report looks like. There's 28 of these. There's only 7 higher. So there's a 4 8.5s and 3 9s. The 9s allegedly sold for $1 million. They did or they didn't, but they did or they didn't. Would you rather have 5 8s or one of the 9s? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. $192,000 last night. That is down $52,000 from the last sale of $244. Let's see if we can figure this out. Yeah, that's down 21% from the last sale. So, again, this is going to come back to market. The 7 held its head, which was a great sign. The more important, more valuable, and this is probably a superior copy to the last sale on Golden. I'm assuming the one on Golden, it doesn't look like it had an NBA sticker. It definitely didn't have a Fanatics Eye Appeal sticker. This one had both of those things and still sold for $50,000 less. The question is not whether this is a good sale or a bad sale. The question is, what does the next one sell for that doesn't have the NBA sticker and the Fanatics Eye Appeal? What happens to the next Pop 28? Is it Pop 28? Yeah, Pop 28 PSA 8 that sells that looks like the one on Golden that sold for $244. That's the question. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. How awesome is it that we've got the 86 Fleer on the first row, we've got the star on the first row, and then we've got a game jersey auto, hand serial numbered right in between it. Look at the top 10, guys. You're talking about well over $1 million, well over $1 million worth of sales. Star, Fleer, Jordan, LeBron Jordan, Kobe Bean, Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, Doncic sneaks in the top 10, and then Antoine Carr. No, I'm just kidding. Another Jordan autograph card right there. So as expected, we're looking at basketball cards that are selling for $50, $60, $80, $100,000. It is going to be either the best of the best rookie cards of the ultra-modern prospects in the highest grade imaginable. The Jokic, not the Jokic is a prospect, but the Jokic special, autograph, National Treasures autograph card, the Doncic NT-RPA, true RPA, the Morant NT-RPA, the Edwards NT-RPA, the Booker NT-RPA. We're going to look at the best of the best for ultra-modern, or we're going to be looking at pretty much the big 3, right? Which is Jordan, LeBron, and Kobe, with occasional Rubies, Iverson, Rodman, or Shaq sprinkled in there, right? We saw a bunch of Shaq stuff, some really cool Rodman stuff, some great Iverson stuff. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Man, I'm at 50 minutes. It's just a lot to talk about. 48 is a lot. What does that mean? Do you think that means that, well, I know what it means. It means cards are starting to trend in the right direction. Not starting, they are trending in the right direction. At least the cards I care about. The cards we looked at today seem to be trending, generally speaking, not all, right? We've talked through a lot of these cards, 20 out of the 48, seem to be trending in the right direction, and that is why the available buffet of grails was 48. That seems like a lot more than in the prior auction, if I recall. I don't ever remember 2 full pages in the last maybe 2, 3, 4 months. Somebody check me on that. I don't remember. Somebody double check me. How many cards have been, basketball cards have been appearing in these Fanatics Premier auctions. Remember, guys, these auctions end on Thursday nights once a month. That's it. I always do a preview video, so when the February Premier auction lineup is released, I'm going to do a preview video. You guys can use my affiliate link. Guys, if you're ever selling one of these badass cards in a Fanatics Premier auction, please, if you enjoy the channel and you want to support the Cajun Cardboard YouTube channel, when you consign the card, use the promo code Cajun, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N, when you very delicately, very carefully package and ship this card to Oregon for Fanatics to put in the Premier auction. Use the promo code Cajun at the checkout. There's a little promo line. Type in Cajun, boom, green check. Now you're supporting the Cajun Cardboard channel. They'll know Big Mouth Bryan from Baton Rouge, Louisiana sent you up there. I truly appreciate it. If any of these cards that you sold last night use the promo code Cajun, I truly appreciate the support. Again, I do not intend to offend anybody by talking about these cards. If I just read prices and cards, it would not be very enjoyable. I do interject some subjectivity to it, and I am not the most knowledgeable person in the hobby, especially when I get outside of my area of expertise. So I certainly did not mean to disparage, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Dennis Rodman, Shaquille O'Neal. We're talking about the greatest of the greats, right? We're talking about the all-time greats. It's like when we have guests on the channel and we're arguing about, we say somebody's the 8th greatest player of all time that's ever walked the face of the earth, and people comment and call me names and like harass me because I think somebody's the 8th greatest human being to ever dribble a basketball instead of the 4th, right? Anyway, it's fun to discuss. It's fun to talk about. Cards are fun to talk about. The NBA is fun to talk about. And last night's Fanatics January Premier auction was a rousing success. Let me know which cards stood out to you. Let me know if you bought or sold any of these cards. And if I did offend you, I apologize in advance. I certainly didn't intend to. Trying to make it entertaining and educational for the folks that are viewing. You'll get one of these every single month. Thank you again, all of you guys, for watching. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. And peace.